Hi Cancer, hello, welcome to my channel Universal Power Tarot. My name is Marthe. This is your reading for January 2020. I already pre-shuffled the cards. Just to let you know, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please leave what resonates. Please, if it doesn't resonate with you, just leave it. If it does, however, just take it with you, okay? It's not time or date specific. Generally, I put dates on it for you to simplify it a little bit, but whenever a title resonates with you, it may not be your sign, it may not be the time that it is written out to be. Just watch it. There may be messages in there for you. Again, these messages are to encourage, elevate, and empower you, Cancer. So I'm so happy to do this reading for you for January 2020. Your first card popped out already, which is the Ace of Swords. Aces are denote air. It's air signs, air, element of air, and it's also communication. It's also communication. I'm also getting like something swift movement, and the swift movement brings change. Swift movement brings change. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. Wow. Yep. Here you go. We have the Five of Swords. So there's quite something going on in your life, huh? Which is winning at all costs. It is also winning the battle but losing the war. So whoever you're dealing with or whatever you're dealing with, just keep in mind that ego games are never really beneficial for anyone. Never really beneficial for anyone. Yes. Oh my God. Seven of Swords, exactly. There's someone who's taken more. I'm not getting this as you at all. Someone who's taken more from you than they deserve or require, and they are aware of it. So someone in your life might be starting, might be starting petty arguments who they want to turn out in their favor. You know, starting an argument just so they can win, sort of a thing. It's not very pretty energy. It's really low energy that you're dealing here with. I'm not getting it's affecting you so much. I can feel it a little bit in my stomach, but not so much. It's not so strong here because you seem to be vibing really high. So these things just are like, you can see it, you spot it right away. I can tell that. You spot it right away. You know what's going on here. And yeah, because you're not allowing this. Oh yeah, dude. Yes, this is you, Cancer. Oh, how beautiful. The Queen of Cups. She's like, you're not taken from me. I can see that you're not even getting into my emotional world here at all. That's what I was feeling. You're so immersed in yourself. Your cup is so full that this doesn't touch you really. You see what is going on here within that situation or within that person. Could also be workplace. It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. I'm not feeling so much it's your relationship because for that you're just too high up. I don't think you would deal with a partner like that. Or not for very long. No. All right, but you're very much in your emotions and I'm not getting the feeling here that you feel the need to protect yourself because just your aura alone, Cancer, is so strong that it doesn't even allow lower energies to really pierce into that beautiful energetic bubble that you have created for yourself here. Quite gorgeous, dude. Oh, love it. Yep. Wow, yes, and you've really mastered this. This is Cancerian energy, so of course you're showing up in your own reading. This is bringing opposing forces together, and you're the one that holds the reins here, very much in control of your life. Possibly I'm also getting in control of your emotions, so you must have mastered your emotional world, and not via strangling your emotions, and not by oppressing them, but by understanding them and being like, oh wow, that's why you are here, my dear emotion. Being it anger, fear, frustration, laughter, joy, whatever, all those things, you know. and you identify them, and you know very well where they're coming from and why they're here, because you understand the concept that these are your cheerleaders. Like, your emotions are your cheerleaders. They're like, Cancer, Cancer, have a look here, you know, it's like that. And then you go look at it and really deal with it. Hence, you're the master of your emotions. But really, like, in a masterful way, I'm getting. In a really cool way. I'm getting Empress energy, Aries, for some reason here too. It's interesting. So yeah, this is really, really strong stuff that you have managed to create here in your life. This is awesome. Awesome. Also denoting fast movement here. Also denoting fast movement. We'll see how we go. Next card out is the Death Close, which is Scorpionic energy, and it's very much pointing here. So there's a cycle that came to an end for you. It must have had to do with, with past betrayals. Past betrayals. Or past things that weren't going the way you wanted them to go. Let's just put it that way. Past situations or people where you didn't feel like they were not seeing you for who you are, which in turn made you go inside and realize that that you need a change in perspective of how you view yourself, because then everything else changes energetically. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, the wisdom's coming in here. The wisdom's coming in for sure, or already came in for you to master that. Like, you realized this at some point and you changed it. You really were like, okay, I'm gonna work on myself here. I'm gonna do this. Just so cool. Yes, dude, look at that. Yes. The Two of Cups. So this is really like bringing these energies together. Could also be two people coming together. Could also be soulmate energy here. So swift movement, like the death that happened here, the death process that was necessary for you to master. Could also be one relationship that you had with a person coming to an end, and then here is I don't want to necessarily say reward, but this is the outcome. The outcome is here that you and another person are going to be together, or you internally are going to really like master the situation and really have a balanced outlook on this. And yeah, again, it's like your power here is too strong for you to even let anything in. There you go. You're also, there you got your first sword card here that's on your side. Well, with the Ace of Swords. But this is really like, you're not letting anything. If it came down to it, you would totally like verbalize it. You would totally say like, hey, you stay out of my area, because you have no business here in my emotional world, in my beauty. You don't. So just keep your distance. Yeah. Because you know what you have here, either within yourself or within a relationship that is coming in, or that you already have, depending on your situation. The Four of Cups. Yeah, like I said, this was the information that came in for you. It was pouring, it was to you. Maybe it happened in a state of sleep, where it just came to you, you woke up and you were like, clear all of a sudden, because you realized what you needed to change about your life, and then you took the action that was required to flip that situation around. Yep. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Funny, I'm getting that you had that stance. Maybe you were once in that situation where you yourself started fights. Could be. Or you just had a strong inclination to defend yourself. In that situation, you definitely could. The way you're showing up now, you definitely could, because you got the armor. This may also speak to the opposing forces within yourself. Strong female energy, denoting to you can do both. Whichever way you choose, since you have mastered this, You can either be in your emotions and be super kind and nurturing and all that, or you can be very cutthroat. Maybe I'm also getting here finding the middle ground, Cancer. Finding the middle ground. Because the Knight of Swords, after all, is someone who is not a queen yet or a king yet. They're outspoken, but sometimes in their own right. You know, they're sometimes coming on a little bit too strong or a little bit too much in their own cause. So again, this could still be happening right now and you're called to look at it, or this was something, this is where you're coming from. So you went through this already. Oh my God, yes. That's perfect. We have Justice here. It's totally been balanced, like I said, with the Two of Cups also. We have Justice here, which is Libra energy, and we have the Two of Pentacles, which is totally, you know, that balancing energy that is coming here right now. You're called to find the balance between these two, either between, if it's happening on the outside, between that person and yourself, or on the inside, to really come back into balance here and see things from a higher perspective, know where you're coming from, knowing where the other person is coming from, but really integrate these two forces within you. Really make them come together if you haven't already. Whoops, these are too many. This one wants to come out. Yes. And that one. Oh, wow, cool. So we have here the lone man, the hanged man, which is seeing things from a different perspective, like I just denoted here. It's just also, there's a lot of wisdom coming in for you. A lot of wisdom. You will, as soon as you look at the situation, there's a lot of, yeah, wow. You will see across the board. You will be able to see across all over the board. You will see what's going on. You'll be able to make sense of the whole situation once you start to go into it and really start to understand the pattern or the what is really going on here. And yeah, go into your emotions, inquire about your emotions, but also inquire about the other side. This is, to me, very much about this funny, like I feel like the light side, or what you regard as the light side, and the shadow side, the darker side, or what you think or make of the two, which is the light side, joy, laughter, I don't know, love, all the good stuff. And then on the other hand, you have this fight mode, and you have ego stuff, and you're called to bring these two sides into balance. And this is exactly it. This is exactly the in-between, to me, of the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, which is the Queen of Rods, who's very much standing in her power, but doesn't have to defend herself as the Queen of Swords does. She's very much like, yep, I'm here, and my presence alone is enough, or should be enough, to ward you off lower energies. Or yeah, that's exactly that. And you're just standing there in your beautiful power, you know, in your beautiful power. You know where you're coming from, you know your emotions, and you're taking that in-between stance is what's happening here. Wow. Oh, wow, dude, Cancer. Look at that. Look at who we have here. Wow. Wow. So this is what is coming in for you, darling. This is what is coming in for you. You have your divine counterpart right here. This is a match made in heaven. Like, really, these two match really, really well. They're very balanced couple here. Awesome. Both very much in their emotions, as well as being able to defend themselves, but without the drama, without the unnecessariness of without the unnecessary drama. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is gorgeous. And they're really like, the way they stand here is really like king and queen. This is a gorgeous relationship. Again, could be on the inside and on the outside. Usually what happens is, as soon as you're good with your inner self, then the outer, it will show in the outer world. It will just manifest itself. And that's what's happening here. Like, this is amazing. And these two radiate such peacefulness and such harmony and such stability. Really stable home. I love that energy. And really being able to speak on their emotions, but in an appropriate manner. Absolutely appropriate. Very respectful manner here. This is, I love this. Wow, Cancer. Good job. Really good job. You done really well. Oh my God, there you go. The Empress. So, like I said, as above, so below. As on the inside, so on the outside. And this is what's happening with the Empress here. This is really, you put in the work. You really led the way for yourself and for others. And this is what's coming in for you to see now. This is what's coming in for you to see now. This is really gorgeous. The connection, I really love the energy of the connection. That is fantastic. Cool. Of course, if this reading resonated with you, I'm going to inquire more about this over on Vimeo. In your extended, I want to know about this relationship that is coming into your life, of course. But for those of you that don't want to follow me over on Vimeo, I'm going to draw 2 more extra cards for you to get some angelic advice for you. Angels and Ancestors cards. Wow, 2 are flowing out. Wow, look at that. Oh, I love this. It's the Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. Like we didn't speak about it just now. And the Sun. Bask in joy and life. Enjoy success and happiness. But that's basically the essence of the card. So truly going into your emotions here. Truly going into your emotions here is going to bring in that happiness, that successfulness, and really inquire about these emotions, really master them. But again, not in the sense of suppressing them and trying to control anything. That's not what this is about. This is really finding the balance between these two. And this is, after all, what life is really about. What life is really about. This is what your journey here is about. And you're really strongly being called to connect with your emotions. I feel drawn, like reading to you the Water Guardian card here. Water Guardian. Here we go. Connect with your emotions. Take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is the element that is in your blood, your tears, and your flesh. Isn't that right, Cancer? The Water Guardian represents the angels of water who can help you dive within to understand the depth of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see that your emotions aren't just the feelings that are on the surface. They are also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadows of your soul. Through helping you acknowledge your deepest emotions, the angels of water help you to hear the messages these have for you and to unlock your intuitive powers and energies of abundance. Note that there are also intuitive psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. This is gorgeous. I love it. Very gorgeous. And I'm briefly going to read the Sun for you. These two are very strongly supporting your reading and you. Just know that. They came out for a strong reason here. Know that doors are opening for you. Follow up new projects, ventures, and ideas. Connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward. The sun has long been associated with the energy of success. It's the most powerful planet in the solar system. So, of course, when the sun card appears in a reading, it will bring power, success, and light. It brightens up all connections, banishes darkness, brings a sense of youthfulness, and invites you to connect to the energy of joy so that you can be light in spirit and heart. If you want to bring something to life or are ready to take a new step in a relationship, the sun will bring the right energy to you. If you are asking a question, the answer is most definitely yes. Okay, cool. Fantastic stuff here for you, Cancer. I'm going to draw one more card from your, from my, what's it called again? Guardian Angel cards. Like I said, I keep forgetting. I will remember eventually. Wow. You got a very powerful card, which is a prayer that just came out for you. These are the most powerful cards in this deck. It says, "Dear God, help me always to remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity." Wow. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. Thank you. Thank you very much, Cancer, for watching. Again, you will find the link to the Vimeo extended down below, where I will inquire about this gorgeous connection that is coming in here, or that you're already in touch with. And I hope to see you over there, and I really hope this reading resonated with you and gave you some clarity on your current situation. That being said, much love and light, Cancer. Thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscription. I really, truly appreciate it. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.